It's working. All right, I'm going to give it just a second for everybody to get back on. Finish my coffee. Look at my hair. Y'all, my hair was bone straight 30 minutes ago. I was telling everybody I live in Texas. It's so humid. And look at it. It's flat. This is why I only straighten my hair like once or twice a year. By the time this video is over, it's going to be back in the afro. Which is fine. I love my afro, but it's annoying when you take time to straighten your hair and it only lasts a few minutes. That's crazy. Everything's bigger in Texas. All right, there's Jilly, the trooper, who's up at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's more power to you, Jill. You a gangster. All right. So at the last minute, I found this rainbow stuff. Almost said something else. If you know me, I don't sew with colorful stuff like that. It's just not my vibe. But I feel like it totally goes with this. So I hope Lola's teacher doesn't get mad at me for using that. But I'm going to use it because it matches. I found it in my stash from, you know, when you're a new sewist, it's so intimidating to see all the things being made. And when I first started sewing, it's like everybody was using rainbow stuff. And I was like, this is not shade. This is, please, I'm not meaning this as shade. I'm just meaning this as, I felt like I was out of place because I didn't like the Disney stuff and the colors and the glitter and the shiny colors. Like, I was like, I'm about to be 40. Like, I don't know. I just never got into it. But because everybody was using it, I went ahead and bought all of the things that everybody in the sewing community was sewing. So it just took me a while to find other designers and other bag makers who shared kind of the same aesthetic as me, which was fun, you know. But in the beginning, you know, mainstream, I was following Jessica Oakleroots. I was following a lot of that. And all I saw was glitter and stuff like that. So I bought all this stuff. The point is, 3 years later, I still have all of these things because I'm like, I'm not sewing with that. So anyway, I'm glad I bought it because now I have this fun colors. Yeah, I only like gold. What's wrong with me? And other people are like, gold is the one color I wouldn't use. No shade. Everybody just has their own thing. So, yeah. It's fine. That's what makes it great, you know? We all get to see everybody's stuff and I can appreciate it when I see other people make it. Y'all, I am sweating. I don't think y'all know, like, it's so hot in Texas, y'all. I know people are like, it's hot everywhere, but it's different in Texas. It's like really humid. It's really, really humid. And so even though it only says it's 100 degrees with that humidity, baby. And like I mentioned earlier, we keep our air upstairs off. I usually turn it on before I start working to let it cool off, but I forgot to today. So your girl is I'm melting. I feel like that witch. I'm so dramatic, right? Who told me that? Somebody said, you are so dramatic. I am, I guess. I don't know. Whew. Jesus. All right, I'm going to start getting this stuff together. Oh, look at my messy room. Just in case y'all wanted to see what the hell was going on behind me. It's a mess. It's a mess as usual. Whatever. 2 days ago, it was so clean. All right. All right, I guess I can go ahead and get my handy dandy little top stitching table put on. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need it. Okay, so I saw somebody was working on the nav pack. Doreen, I know that you're working on this bag. Some of y'all still in the bed. I ain't mad at you. I'm jealous. Oh my God, I feel like I have to put my hair away because it's getting poofier and it's getting stupid. Thought I was gonna be cute. Whew. Jesus. Oh, that feels so much better already. Just to have that off my neck, I feel so much cooler. Whew. Sorry, y'all. Whew. My God, it's hot. I shouldn't have drank that coffee, but you know, I just cannot do a day without coffee. But it's not helping with the it's not helping with the heat. So what else are y'all working on? Thank you, Brandy. Don't come for me. I wasn't coming for you. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. If I didn't have to get my daughter up at 6:30 for school, I would still be in bed too. I am not mad. If anything, I'm jealous, okay? So don't take it the wrong way. It is what it is. I'm not. She said, don't come for me, honey. I know that's right. Say, mind your business, Ray. All right, let's get where we can see this table. Oh, y'all see my new plant? Y'all see her over there? Say, hey, girl. That's my baby. I haven't named her yet. I went to the garden center here in Texas. Everything is 50% off, and I pretty much lost my mind. I'm going to post in the Baggy Baddies group all the plants that I got. It was nuts. Okay, anyway. I love plants so much. Doreen have a Mabel, Evelana, and 2 Carrie slings. Dang, Doreen! You are a busy, busy bee, honey. All right, can we see everything right here? Yeah. Who else got stuff? Let me go be nosy. Trying to fix my table so that you can see. There's a weird light on top of me. What could it be? Oh, I know what it is. Let's move you over, sister. Oh, I can't. Your cord doesn't reach. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Hopefully that can help a little bit. And then I can put this right here. So, why am I struggling so much to do this? It's really weird. Y'all, I don't know why I'm struggling so much, but I am. I don't know if I should go higher up or further away. Honestly. How's that, friends? Is that okay? So I need to stay about right here. Right there. That's the magic spot. Put this ruler here to help me remember. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm back. Oh, you don't have power. I didn't know you didn't have power. I'm sorry. Let me start from the top really quick. You like my cafe cup? Thank you. Thank you. I think that I got this hardware. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I don't want to lie. I feel like I may have got some of it from Sew Whatever. Because when I first started sewing, that was one of the only places I knew about. So I'm pretty sure I got some of this from Sew Whatever. Perhaps all of it. Jilly said I'm a gunmetal. I like gunmetal too. I've only used it once or twice, but when I've used it, I love it. Randy says shade always starts with this is not shade. No, I feel like I have to clarify that it's not shade because nowadays so many people are shady. So I have to clarify that because otherwise it can be taken as shade and it really was not shade. I can be shady now. Don't get it twisted. But that wasn't shade. It's because we all have different opinions. We all have different, you know, ideas of what we like, or not different ideas. We all like different things, and that's fine. So it's not shade. It's just not for me. But it's so cute when I see people use it. I'm like, oh, that's cute. So it's not that I think it's ugly. It's just I don't want to use it. Okay, so don't do me. Oh, gosh. No shade. All right, let me do this. I don't know why I'm doing all these clamps. I don't need all those damn clamps. Okay, so this is the piece that I did. It's going to be my front. And like I said, I just took that clear vinyl, added the wedding on top, and now I'm going to be basting it around these three sides. I lie. I'm gonna do what I want to do to this handle first. So I want to get all up in it. I want to go all the way up as far as I can to try to get a nice little from it. So that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, I gotta turn my machine on. Duh. Yep, that's what I wanted. Yep, that's it. Yes, sir. This webbing that I'm using is very forgiving because there's so much going on, you know? Like, I can backstitch. I can do all of the things, and you can't see it. And I'm using purple thread, and this webbing doesn't even have purple on the outer rim. The outer rim is black and white, but because of what's all going on or whatever, the purple isn't even showing. It's crazy. It's like your eyes are tricking you or something because it should definitely be showing, but it's not. Okay, I like that. You see how it's giving that little curve right there? It's standing out from it. I like that as opposed to smushing it flat with a rivet. So that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, it's purple thread and I know you can't see it. It's like camouflage. All right, I'm going to do the other side. I like that. Oh, yes. I love when something works out. Like I had it in my head, but I've never done this before. So I was just like, please work for me. Y'all be talking to y'all fabric? I do. I'd be like, please, for the love of God, just do it. It seems to work. So what happened to your power? Why's your power out? What's going on? I'm nosy. Tell everybody your business. Why don't you have any power? Where are you at? Are you in Connecticut? Hey, Jadira. Love it. Yes. Okay, girl. All right, I'm going to do the other one. Oh, I haven't done this one yet because I wanted to do it on camera. Okay. Oh, I just dropped my piece. Come here. Get over here. Get over here. Got it. Okay, so how did I do this? I don't remember. So we're just gonna do it. So basically, I am going to sew the webbing together. I'm just gonna pinch just like that. And that's what we're gonna be sewing together. I feel like I did that about 2 inches up from where I stopped my last, where I did that top stitch across the side. I feel like it was about 2 inches. Yep, looks like about 2 inches. Okay. So I'm going to measure up 2 inches, and then I'm going to use my erasable marker to mark that. What's the tea, honey? Did we find out what happened to your electricity? Karen, you're in New York City and New York is humid too. I've only been to New York once, and when I went, it rained the whole time and it was so cold. It was a different kind of cold. It don't get cold like that over here, baby. It was cold and rainy and I was miserable. And that was my one time I went to New York. Well, I guess I went again this year. But I didn't get to go to New York, you know. My man's family is from Connecticut. So we were in Connecticut. And I drove to New York to go to the Ultra Fabrics headquarters to drop off some bags that they had ordered. So I didn't get to go inside like New York City. I want to do that again. But I need to go, I guess, in the summertime. Because, and it wasn't even wintertime when we went. It was like fall. Fall in Texas is still summer. But I guess New York has all of the seasons. And the fall felt like winter. It was crazy. All right, and now I'm just going to get this sewn on. I'm going along the line of my webbing. But if I had to guess, I would say it's about 1/4 inch seam allowance. I lie. It's more kind of like 1/8. To be honest. Where is my mark? Right there. I just put this table on and it's already in my way. I've gotten so used to having my arm out. Kind of spoiled. Why do I keep losing my mark? Oh, because it's on the other side. Oh, it just hit 7 a.m. Oh my gosh, where are you at? Where are you at? Where it's just, are you, is that, California is, I think, 2 hours ahead of me? Jadira, I do need a fan in my room, huh? Cameron's doing a So Easy wallet. Yeah, you should. Jill, you should definitely get matte black. That's hot right now. I know, Doreen, it doesn't make any sense, but I don't like cold coffee. I don't know. I don't like cold coffee. It has to be hot. I don't care how hot it is outside. I'm going to drink my hot coffee. It's crazy. Okay, so I just got that sewn in. Now I'm going to get my cording added. And because of the size, it's perfect. It just slides in. It takes a little bit of oomph, but nothing crazy. So I'm just reaching underneath. Guiding it in. And I'm just pushing it up until it looks even as far as where it ends. Okay, and now I'm going to do just like before and just sew up those side pieces as high as I can. Sharon said, I just retired and I was up at 5 a.m. Sharon, why? Why? Just have it. You can't stop it, huh? That would be my nightmare. Having the ability to sleep in late and not being able to. Like, what is this punishment? I hate when it's a holiday and I don't have to get Lola up for school and I still wake up. It makes me so angry. Oh gosh. I don't know why I did that. When I basted this on the back, I basted it up and over like I did the front, and I don't know why I did that because I didn't need to. On neither one of these. It's because I didn't know what I was doing. Like I said, I sew as I go. So if you decide to do something similar to this, you don't need to go over the side like that because you're sewing up the side of it. So it's already attached to the bag. There was no need for that. I'm okay with the front because this pocket is going to cover that. But in the back, I wish I hadn't had that. Oh well, I'll know for next time. It's all good in the hood. We live and we learn. We live and we learn, and then we burn. Perfect. Oh yeah, Heather, I saw those notebooks. Those are really nice. Vane, you're working on Jill's bag, or you're working on one of the other ones? Ruinous D, cutting out Tuesday totes and ugly naked guy large. I just saw that ugly naked guy for the first time recently, and I actually like the way that looks. Such a random name, but the pattern is cute. Jaden, where are you at? Yes, tropical heat is no joke. I have really long sister locks, so it gets hot real fast. Oh, Brandy, I bet. Jill, Jill, you said that's not Rayvon. Yeah, totally not my style of fabric colors. But it's for Lola's teacher, and she teaches, you know, kindergarten, so I felt like it was very appropriate for the occasion. So either she's gonna be like, "Oh, that's cute, it's kindergarten stuff," or she's gonna be like, as if I really wanted a bag that reminds me of what I do all day. Oh gosh, you know, I feel like it may be the latter, but it's okay. For teacher appreciation, I'll make her a real bag, and it's gonna have gold hardware. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. All right, that's done. Fun stuff. Now I'm going to base this clear pocket on really quick. I feel like I could have gone a little bit higher up with that. It's fine. Okay, hey Melissa. Melissa, baby, why was it so hot inside your classroom? What's going on? And you're in Connecticut. It's not even really that hot in Connecticut right now, right? Doreen, yeah, it is super sturdy. It really is. That's the one that I used on accident as piping on my bag. And it gave me the hardest time. Like, oh my God. But it's perfect for handles, not for piping. Okay, I did not add my feet to my bottom. So I'm going to do that really quick. As soon as I find my bottom, there it is. Oh, snap. Ooh, I almost cussed on live. I caught myself. I just spilled my dang old coffee. Ooh, my mama would have beat my butt if she would have heard me cuss on live. Oh, gosh. Sometimes my daughter watches these live. She would have been like, Mommy, you said a bad word. She loves calling me out when I slip. I think she just likes calling me out because she likes to repeat it. She'd be like, I didn't want to say it, Mom, but you said and like, you absolutely wanted to say it. Get out of here. Okay, let's see. I spilled my coffee. I guess if I would drink it, I wouldn't have that problem. Melissa, is the air not working, baby? Oh, you're in Hawaii. Oh my gosh. I just had many different emotions happen quickly. How were you? Were you affected by the fires at all? Melissa, yes, this is for my daughter's teacher, kindergarten. Yeah, I don't know why the comments aren't showing. I have no idea. Again, I have no idea. I haven't done anything different. It's like sometimes they show and sometimes they don't. So y'all can't see each other's comments. So y'all can't see any of each other's comments right now. Melissa, you can see them? Okay, good. Because it's showing up for me. Hey, Sonia. I'm late getting to them, but it's showing up. Who said they couldn't see them? Runice D. Runice D. Rue Nice D. I don't know why you're not seeing it, sweetie. Melissa, can we talk about your school? Is your air not working? What's going on? For anyone who's joining, we are making, or I am making, I should probably put it in the other way. I am making the Jazz by KiteCoCreates. I am making a modified version. Oh shit, I wanted to do it the other way. It's fine. I am making a modified version, so if you're looking to do it the original way, when you leave here, go to Jill's page under KiteCoCreates, and she has a fantastic tutorial on how to do it exactly as the pattern calls. Melissa, y'all don't have air in your schools? What? What in the world? Why? Are y'all being punished? I didn't know that was a thing, that some schools don't have air conditioners. That is super crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Paulette. Okay, thank you, Paulette. Yeah, it's YouTube. I never know what's going on. Okay, you're not in mine, but we had your own fire. Oh, the fires are everywhere. The fires are everywhere. It's so scary. I'm from Louisiana, but I live in Texas. Oh, God, please tell me I have another foot. I know I had... Okay. Whew! I was about to say, honey, the teachers are going to have 5 random feet. They're not going to... I found it. Man, I hate to hear about those fires. It's so sad, so scary. I'm in Texas, but I'm from Louisiana. And my mom sent me pictures outside of her house, and she said, I have fires to the east and the west and the north of me, and it's just all around her house is smoke. It's so scary, and I get on the news, and I'm reading, and back where we used to live, we lived in the country. In Leesville, back there were some other fires that were coming all over in the cocoa, so the fires are just everywhere, and it's scary. It's sad. I'm glad you weren't hurt or anything or infected. I mean, I still feel horrible for the people that were. Such a horrible situation. I feel like this earth is going to just explode from heat. It rained here yesterday for the first time in forever. And it was so nice. It just helped cool everything down a little bit. It's back hot, but it had been at least a month since it had rained over here, so that was nice. All right. Northern states wouldn't need a global warning. Yeah, Melissa, so has it, I'm intrigued by that. Maybe because I'm from Louisiana, and if we didn't have air conditioning, baby, it would be a riot, honey. We're going to be in these streets complaining, and yeah, so I guess it's different if it's not usually that hot up there, but oh my God, I hate it. Okay, let me see what the next step is. Jill's probably like, girl, I can tell you what the next step is. For my strap, I am using webbing. And so I did cut these out in the matching vinyl. This is just a template that I sketched up one day. It's nothing special, but I just made it so that the midpoint is 1 inch because my webbing is 1.5 inch. So I needed it to, I didn't have this color hook in 1.5. So I just made these little ends to put over it. It's not going to be an adjustable strap or anything. It's just going to go straight over it. Really simple. And I'm just going to run that through the middle and put this up to, you know, about halfway. Get it pinned. Usually I would use cement glue just to make sure it didn't shift on me. But today, living on the wild side, I'm just going to clamp it and go about my business. I do have some colorful rivets, this rainbow rivet, so I'll probably add like 3 rivets as an accent just because I think it'd be kind of pretty. But right now I'm just going to get this attached. And then I will go back later and do edge paint on the edges. There we go. I want to make sure I'm not making this too long since it's not adjustable. I feel like it may, sorry. I feel like it may be a little bit too long because she's kind of short like me. I think I'm going to cut a little bit more off. Her base is long, Jill. Method to the madness, maybe. C, base to body. So base to body. Melissa, my base looks long. Is it the same as the body? No. I thought the same thing. It's not. Jill, did I do something wrong? I thought that it was supposed to be like that because the, oh. I was thinking the same thing because this is my gusset. So I thought that the base was longer than this on purpose because the gusset was so short. You tell me, girl. This is your bag. Tell me what I did wrong, honey. The pattern piece is not a half. It needs the other base piece. The pattern piece is not a half. It needs the other base piece. I don't know what that means. Oh, you're saying that this isn't supposed to be put on the fold? I should have joined it to the other C piece? Of course. Another thing I don't do, obviously, is read very well. Shit. I cut it, I just didn't use it. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dummy. Yep. Story of my life. Oh well, no biggie, no biggie, no biggie. Wouldn't be the first time. Did I tell y'all that I'm horrible with pattern instructions? It's really crazy. It's like my mind shuts down and I just do what I think I'm supposed to do. And sometimes it's right and sometimes it's not. All right. So I am going to see if I can salvage this. Okay, because those two holes that I cut are actually outside of what is a part of the pattern, so I think I may be okay. Oh my God, Jill, I'm so glad you caught that. Thank you, baby. Thank you for waking up at 4:30 in the morning and saving my bag. Y'all, it's 4:30 in the morning over in New Zealand, where Jill is. Jill, the lady who designed this bag. And she got up because she is such a sweetheart. And she just saved the day. I'm gonna have to find some kind of decorative way to fix these two holes in the middle. Unless I cut out a whole new bottom, which I truly don't want to do. I'm probably gonna throw some webbing across the bottom. Right there. Because I really don't feel like cutting out any more of this. I actually don't even know if I have any more of this purple left. I think that was the last of it. So maybe I'll add a strip right down the middle. That'd be cute, right? That's the shit I be doing. People be like, oh, how did you come up with that? That's cute. I'd be like, girl, that was an accident. It wasn't supposed to be there. Real talk. Alrighty. Oh my goodness, thank you, Jill. Jill is on the way to save the day. I got friends in low places. Why is that song in my head? And I'll be okay. Jeez Louise. I'm having on such graces. Think I'll dip on to the oasis. Oh, I got friends. Hello, yes, thank you, Jill. When I see a line on the pattern, most times I just assume it's a fold on. So that was my fault for not paying attention. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better. All right, and then I'm going to cover that up because it definitely is showing. During, we think exactly the same. Oh, I just saw what y'all said. I could have just trimmed the outside, huh? I should have just did that and trimmed the outside. But then the purse feet would have been off, right? I don't know. All is well. It's all good in the hood. That was an easy fix. I feel like the camera is not. There we go. All right. All the things that I should have done already. I guess I'll do it now. right, all is well, all is well. I think I'm just going to add these two on the outside. Call it a day. I need to get some new seam rippers. Where y'all getting y'all seam rippers from? Do y'all buy super expensive seam rippers, or y'all just get like cheap seam rippers and replace them? I never know what, you know, if I should invest in some really good seam rippers, because are they still gonna get dull and then I have to buy new ones? So it's better to just get cheap ones, or do y'all think the really expensive ones are worth it? Give me some opinions, because I do need to get some. What am I doing? I do need to get some more. There we go. All right, let's see. New bag, accent trend coming out with her ring, you're funny. They ain't gonna slip on down. That sounds in my head. I am using Sofuse Plus. They have a black stabilizer out now. I used the black first, and then I went back over it with some more white just to get my bottom a little better. So it was interfacing. I decided not to use stabilizer on this bag. Oh, you can replace the. Okay, thank you, Melissa. I never even knew there were refills. Creole kid and said I buy the expensive ones because they're pretty. I've seen some pretty ones, but I was just like, am I gonna spend all that money and then what? But I guess I did not know that you can replace the top. So thank you for that. All right. I feel like I'm either at a part where I need to do the tab for the side or the zipper. So let me pull up the instructions really quick. Okay, yes, I'm going to go ahead and make the... I think it's time for me to do the zipper. Shit, I don't know. I tell you I'll be struggling. Nope, I'm going to do the little side piece. Here we go. I hope it's for 1/2 inch because that's the size that I have. It is not, so we're just going to make it be. I got friends. Why is that stuck in my head? Oh my God, what is happening to me? I want it to be 1 inch. Right, 1 inch will make 1/2 inch. I don't have my my thing just to cut it, so that's why I'm using this. Please let that be right. 1 inch will give me 1/2 inch if I fold it over, right? Why did I interface this? Oh, because that's what I just cut. That's not the real piece. Okay, I was like, oh, I wouldn't have interfaced my D-ring because I don't want it to be stiff. That was just the piece at the bottom I just cut off. That wasn't my actual D-ring. Which is where? Sorry, y'all. Here it is. All right, I think I'm gonna make my top zipper. Is that okay? Jill, is that okay? I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Jill, do you recall what page it is when we do the zipper? The top. What am I missing? Y'all, I swear I know how to read. Don't start making fun of me. You know what? Okay. I'm just going to make a zipper the way that I know how to make a zipper. I'm assuming that's correct. All right. So I'm going to be using this colorful zipper. And I'm going to go ahead and get my zipper pulls put on. Why is that song stuck in my head? What's happening? I'm going to put 2 zippers just because it's always easier to open the back with 2 zippers, right? Oh, it looks a little crooked. Third time. All right, so I'm going to take my zipper. I'm assuming I'm going to be using the straight edge and place this right side up. I don't feel like basting it, so I'm going to use double-sided tape because I'm a lazy sewist. Okay, I think I found it. Page 8. Zipper is going to be right side up. Oh my God, why did I cut my zipper so short? Oh my God. Oh, I get my own nerves sometimes. You ever just do stuff sometimes and you're like, why would I do that? No, just me. Like it was my zipper's fault, right? So did y'all see that YouTube now lets you do 2 people at a time? Every time I go to make a live now, it sends me that information. So who wants to do a live with me one day? So that you can do all the talking while I sew. You're gonna make me do all the work? I'm just kidding. Jerry, am I funny? Is it funny or sad? Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been spazzing out. Spazzing out, spazzing out. That's my life. All right, I got my zipper on. So now I'm going to do my lining face down. And I'm attaching this to the straight side. I'm saying that out loud so that Jill can stop me if that's incorrect. And now we are going to attach it. Let's see what she says. Top stitch, 1/4 of an inch. I need to buy some more clips. Where do y'all get y'all's clips from? Do y'all get them from Amazon, or are there some fancy clips I should know about? I usually buy all my stuff on Amazon just because it's easier. I hate shopping. And I know on Amazon I usually can just get everything I need. So it's really easy for me. But I do want to start supporting small business more. I do some small business, but I could do better. Heavy hands. Always breaking stuff. All right, so we're going to sew this at 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. I'm going to go ahead and get my thing back on since I am needing to start really paying attention to my seam allowances. Doreen, how's it going, honey? I know you're sewing this bag. Have you started it? If you have, tell me where you're at. Because I'm nosy. We're going to do 1/4. I'm going to do a little bit more than 1/4 just because I don't like a lot of my zippers to show. I don't know why I don't like it, but I don't. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do between 1/4 and 3/8. Crap, why did I have that on 2? What is going on? Annoying. I had my presser foot on 2, so it was kind of making my lining drag just a tiny bit. I have ramified. Ramified? Remedy? I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Let's turn it out. Jilly said you can never trust your zipper. A live with Shanova. That'd be fun. I've caught a couple of her lives. I think she does hers early in the morning, right? I don't be ready to be on nobody's camera that early in the morning. Moreno and Webecondero. So, okay. Sew and remove gardener. That's a new one. I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to check that out. It slipped down, so it's not where it should be, and I'm trying to decide if I should add another stitch to fix it or go on about my business. What the? I'm about to turn this live off. I'm about to turn this whole live off. This is why I don't sew live, because I am, my mind just can't. I can't talk and do sewing at the same time. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's part of the learning process. I guess this is good for me. Bad for y'all, because y'all have to watch me make mistakes. So I'm sorry for that. But I guess it's good for me, because maybe it's going to help me get better at it. After I went and got a new zipper, because I had cut too much off of the ends, when I came back to attach it to my zipper panel, I placed it right side facing up instead of right side facing down. So now, of course, my zipper is not facing the correct way. You know, stupid little mistakes that I shouldn't be making at my ripe old age of sewing. It's fine. Everything's fine. Sorry, y'all. Enough about me, though. Let's talk about y'all. What are y'all doing? As I sit here and rip my seams. What's going on over there? Oh, you use your Cricut to cut it? That's cool. I have a Cricut, but I never use it to cut my patterns because I don't know, I start getting confused when I think about doing that. I don't even know what an SVG is. I hear y'all talk about them all the time. But it sounds convenient, I guess. I would be annoyed at having to cut up my fabric into sizes that I can then place on my mat to get cut. That's why I haven't done it. I'm like, wait, so I have to cut up my pieces just to get them ready to get cut? But I guess in the long run, it probably is worth it. It must be, because everyone talks so highly of SVG files. Yeah, it's a lot of damage control. You know? Which is also why, yeah, I don't do a lot of lives. I said I was going to start doing more because they're easier than editing a video. But, oh well, it's fine. You know, I'm not perfect. Always just not watch it live and just fast forward the parts that are stupid like this. Another thing that helps when I'm editing, I have to talk out loud, you know, for the video. So it does help me catch more mistakes. Because I would have been like, okay, place your up. Okay, and now let's get our zipper right side facing down. So I kind of would talk myself through it. Since I'm not doing that, you know, again, something I need to practice. So this is me practicing learning how to sew on the live. Using my brain. And I should be getting smarter because, you know, I know those games on, those games that are like, you get from the Play Store. So right side facing up, and then this is right side facing down. Duh. That tell you, play this game for 15 minutes a day and get smarter. I started playing those little games just because I don't sleep very well. It takes me like an hour, sometimes an hour and a half to fall asleep every night. And so I noticed Dave had been playing. He played that game. I've always heard people talk about it, but I didn't know what it was. He plays that game Candy Crush, where you have to get 3 in a row and it falls down. Because one night I was trying to get to sleep and he was playing it next to me. And I was like, what are you doing? Why are you playing games? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, we're trying to go to sleep. Why are you playing games? And he was like, they help me fall asleep. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. And I was like, what is that? So that's when he showed me. And he was playing, and so I said, okay, let me try. I didn't download Candy Crush. I downloaded something else. It's that game where it's the tiles that are on top of each other. They're stacked on top of each other. You can only hit the one on the top. And once the one on the top goes away, you can then hit the ones on the bottom and you have to match them. I used to play that game. And you know when you go to like some bars have those games on the counter? That's why I started playing that game and I love it. And so I found it on the Play Store. So now I play that at nighttime and it really does help me to fall asleep. It really does. I never would have thought. But as you play it, you have to watch these ads for other games. And so I wound up getting a couple of other games in there, the word ones, where it's like a box. No, it's like a crossword puzzle. And at the bottom, there is a little circle with letters in it. And then you just have to see how many words you can spell out of that circle. And it goes in the crossword puzzle. But anyway, the ads are like, play these games for 15 minutes a day and become smarter. I'm sure it's probably BS, but I do play them now. And so you would have thought that would have had me smart enough to catch the fact that I did my zipper upside down. But it didn't. It's lies. It doesn't work. Okay, so let's try this again. Get the zipper attached. Doing it right this time. Yeah. Yeah, doing it right. We make mistakes, we fall, but we get back up. That's what I be saying in my head when I be messing up. Talking to myself. We fall down, but we get up. Who knows that song? Who grew up in the church? But we get up. Oh, say the sinner who fell down. Yeah, so we make mistakes, but it's okay. We just fix them and go about our business. Slowly but surely. If you're new, we are making the Jazz by KiteCoCreates. I love the shape of the bag. It's so cute. We fall down and we get up. It is a modified version. So if you're looking for it to be like the pattern, Jill, the designer, has a fantastic tutorial for it. But you can still stay and hang out with me and chat for a little bit. Okay. Much better, right? All right. Now we're going to get that top stitch on the top really quick. And then we'll do the same thing to the other side. We're making progress. I'm sorry, y'all. I sing to myself a lot. It gets very lonely when you're making tutorials by yourself because you can't play music because of copyright. So I have started singing and talking to myself a lot when I sew, and it just makes my day go by faster. All right. She said I did that one time. Doing a tutorial yesterday and forgot. Tegan, you are funny. I know that's not your real name, but that's what it says right there. She said I was typing away and I heard you say, I'm about to turn this live off. I felt like I was in trouble and stood up straight. That's funny. Isn't that so funny? Like sometimes I'll be watching lives and the same thing, like you feel like they can see you. Like they can't see you. You don't know what you're doing. But sometimes it'd be like that. Stop typing and pay attention. Oh God. That's hilarious. Just kidding. Girl, type away, honey. All right, let's see. I'm in the middle of a falling bag. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one. Doreen said one time I did it 3 times with one zipper. Oh my gosh, I've done it twice. I think sometimes our brains just kind of shut down on us. It's okay though. We're fine. As long as we figure it out. I always tell myself, all good in the hood. I'm going to go ahead and baste around the whole thing because why not? I hope that's okay. Usually you can baste around the whole thing, right? Jada said, oh man, do you rip? I do rip almost each stitch. I try to skip a few, but I rip almost each stitch, maybe every other. I try to pull what I pull, but it usually doesn't let me get more than that. Jill said, Lex said, no ma'am. Okay, so let's do the other side really quick. Zipper panel is right side facing up. Yeah, I guess I should get better at ripping seams since I do it so much, right? All right. Zipper is going to be right side facing down and centered. Lining is a little off, so I'm going to use the exterior as my guide. Oh, what are y'all watching on TV? We started a new show this week, The Witcher, and it is so... Have any of that? It's kind of reminiscent of Game of Thrones, which I loved. I am just hoping and praying that it comes back on soon. I don't know if it's going to be affected by the strike, the writer's strike, but yeah, in the meantime, I have found Witcher, and it is so good. I'm on I've made it to season 2. I finished episode 2 last night. I usually don't watch TV, but I've been working on me, you know, mental health. And I decided that my ratio of work and pleasure was way off. Just waking up, getting Lola ready for school, and then straight to the sewing room. Sewing until it's time to get her off the bus. Getting her a snack, whatever, and then back to the sewing room until dinner and time to shower her. And then sometimes even after that, I would go back to the sewing room. And I was like, no. And I was still stressed. So I was like, okay, so what is the point of me doing all this, being up there all the time? And I never feel like I still feel like I'm not doing enough, or I'm not doing it right or something. And so I got my little app with the positive affirmations that come through for me. And then I also decided that I wasn't going to be doing that anymore. I was nowhere going to be in my sewing room. And so part of that was I told myself, you know what? Watch a show. All these shows people be talking about and binging. do that. It's okay to take time to watch TV. So that's what I did. And now, every night, when I put Lola down for bed, Dave and I meet up and watch an episode of The Witcher. So it's pretty fantastic. I feel like it's helping me get in a better cycle of sleep and everything, because I would stay up sewing, you know, till 1, 2, 3 in the morning, get up at 6:30 to get my baby ready for school. So now I'm tired and I'm just, But now it's like getting me in a cycle. Put her down and then I watch my show and then I go down. You know, it's pretty good. So anyway, if you have not watched The Witcher, if you're into stuff like Game of Thrones, it's a really good show. Now tell me what you're watching, because when I finish The Witcher, I'm going to need another show to watch. You're on level 4,000? Sherry, oh my gosh. That game is hard. My daughter likes to play it, so she'll get iPad, because on there she'll play it, and she'll be like, "Mommy, you want to play a level?" And I'm like, "Okay, sure." And I try to play it, and I use up all of his lives or whatever you call those things. Still getting over it. I can't wait for Game of Thrones to come back. Well, not the Game of Thrones, the second version. Whatever, I forget the name of it. Why is that side closer? Oh, I did one at 1/4 inch, and I did one at 3/8 inch. 1, 2. That's what it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm super ready for the next season to come. Lioness Suits. I've never watched Suits. Is it good? What is it about? I've seen like, I don't know what Suits about. All right, zipper's done. Zipper is done. I'm gonna sew across the, oh, I forgot to baste the whole thing. I'm gonna sew across the edge of the zipper so that it doesn't come apart. And then I'll go ahead and baste the whole thing while I'm there. All right. Now we can trim that down. Okay, now let's see. I feel like I should go ahead and do my little tabs for my zipper. I mean for my this thing. I'm going to do 1 inch because I have 1/2 inch D-rings. Could use tape, it probably would make more sense. Not probably, it would make more sense. Law firm drama. Lioness. I haven't heard of Lioness. I guess I'll have to look that up. What is Lioness about? Okay, law firm drama. I feel like I could watch that. I can do a little drama in the office, I guess. I clamped that for nothing because it doesn't fit. Sometimes I shock even myself with the silly things that I do. As I was pinning it, I was like, Yvonne, you know that pin is going to be in the way when you try to go and sew this, right? And I was like, yeah, but still, I'm going to do it anyway. Foolishness. Yeah, I haven't heard of Lioness. Alright, so this is going to be my little thing for my D-rings. Okay, so I'm going to cut this in half. And we're going to be basting it onto the end of the zipper. Okay. I don't like for my little ring for my bag, so I'm going to place it where I feel like it's going to barely show, right at the seam allowance. Yeah, that should be good. Right there. Okay, I'm going to go and baste that on both sides. All right. Okay, now we're going to grab our gusset, place it right sides together, and sew to a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. And this is the gusset exterior. Now my gusset exterior is slightly longer than my zipper, so I'm going to find my midpoint. I don't know if that's part of the pattern. I think it may be because I did increase my seam allowance on my zipper, so it's fine. I'm just going to find the midpoint and match it up, and all is well. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Is anybody on this live from New Zealand outside of Jill? Because if you are, in case you didn't hear, Jill has recently become a vendor. She's got some really good items. You should check it out. Let me raise my foot. All right. Then repeat the same thing to the other side. All right, now we're gonna flip it over and add the gusset. So once we flipped it over, the gusset is going to be right side facing down. I'm going to flip it back over here just so I can make sure that I catch it in the same seam as before. Special op, okay. Yeah, I'm not really into romance too much. The Nun 2. Oh, that must be a scary movie. I don't watch scary movies. My nerves can't handle it. When I go watch scary comedy horror movies, I still am so afraid and I yell and scream in the theater and people make fun of me. So, I have a question. Is anyone making any Halloween bags? I never make like themed bags because I'm just always so late to the party. By the time I think about it, the holiday's over. So, is anybody working on any Halloween themed bags? I'm curious. Should we do something in Baggy Baddies for it? All right. Now we are going to push this out and do a top stitch. So we've got our side gussets on. They looking good, looking good. I'm going to try my best to match up those corner pieces right there. Yeah. I want to do it. I want it to match. You know, because sometimes our lining and our exterior has different stretch to it. So I'm going to match that up first, and then I can kind of come over here and play around with this and get it to be where it needs to be. That feels good. We're going to do a top stitch at about 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. Same thing for the other side. Match up those bottoms. And then I'm going to play around with the top. All right, all right, all right. She said add a rivet through the gusset and the end of the D-ring. Okay, okay. Let me see if I have some of these colorful rivets. I feel like I did. Ah, I don't see any. I really feel like I did though. I really do feel like I have some of those. Where would they be? If I had purple rivets, where would they be? Ooh, doo, doo, doo. You know, I have a whole stash over here. You're gonna laugh at me when I pull it out. I want to do a Don't laugh at my face when I pull this box out. Oh God. Oh. I want to do a destash on my website because I have so much hardware. I know I sell hardware now, so I have my own gold. But before I started having my own gold, I buy a lot of hardware. I'm obsessed with hardware. So I have so much, and I have some in different colors too. Because even though I always, you know, gold has always been my favorite, sometimes you can't use gold. It looks better with something else. So I would buy randomly other types as well. So I just have it all because I don't ever use it. So I need to do a destash. This is boxes all Emelons. I think I have like 5 items from Bringberry. And it just sits down there because I don't use it. And I'm thinking that I may have went on a whim and purchased some rainbow stuff from Emeline. So I'm going to dig around in here. Because look, I purchased rose gold and I don't even use rose gold. I don't know why I bought that. But sometimes I just buy stuff because I want to buy it. I don't know. Who am I? I can't make it make sense. You gotta be very careful. I don't want to scratch anything up. It just sits there. And I know I've seen some rainbow hardware, so it has to be in here, right? Sorry, y'all. I just really thought that I had some rainbow hardware. I'm not seeing it. It's fine. I'll just use some gold hardware. I think it'll blend just fine. Or maybe even black. I think I have some black matte from the Atelier Fiber. I think I have some black matte from her that I can use. I think it'll all blend. With these colors, there's so many colors on this bag. I really do feel like I can get away with anything, right? But yeah, I would have swore I had some rainbow. I think Lola got into it. I swear I had some. Lola gets into my stuff. And I think she got into that and played with it one day. And I didn't care. I always let her play with it because I never use those colors anyway. So I don't care. But now I need them and I don't know where they are. But it's fine. I'll use a different color. And life will go on. Sorry about this big break in sewing as I look for. I think this is my black stash. Atelier and some other things. Yep, I have black. Okay, I think black will be fine. Sorry, y'all. I don't know if I like the way the black looks on top of the purple. Is it okay, or should I do gold? You're right. As soon as I'm not looking for it, I'm going to find it. I already know that. I already know. You know what? I'll just use the black. It's fine. No, I'm not going to use the black. I'll save the black because one day I'll really need the black for something, and I'll be then use it on this bag that could use something else. So I'm going to save the black. Fire in the hole! All right. I have destroyed my room in the 30 minutes that it's taken me to work on this bag. I'm like a whirlwind. Dave always tells me that, like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just so messy. And I hate it. I just cleaned our bathroom this week and I was like, baby, look at how good the bathroom looks like. Isn't that crazy? Like, it looks so good because it's usually so messy. And he was like, yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. Shade. Just tell me thank you. Just say you did a good job, baby. The bathroom looks really good. We can see the floor again. Just say that. Say there's not clothes all over the jacuzzi. We can actually, you know, see the outline. Good job. Say that. Don't say, yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. Now that was shade. All right, we're going to poke a hole right in the middle of that to reinforce that. I probably could have used a large rivet. I did a medium. Let me see. Oh, it's fine. I'm just guesstimating. As long as I don't cut the thread, I'm fine. That's how I feel when it comes to cutting, doing rivets, whatever. Okay, so I saw somebody say that they think that they're going to do a pumpkin bag. That's fun. Is it a pattern that's a pumpkin pattern, or are you just going to be modifying a pattern that's out there and making it a pumpkin pattern? That's always fun. I like modifying stuff. Creating something, but it's also cool if somebody put out a pattern for it. All right, that's done. Now we can move on. Oh, I never finished my coffee. What was I thinking? Yay, please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for remembering to say that. I never remember. Give me at least 10 thumbs up, please. Yeah, he wouldn't let me be great. Dave is a hater. Okay, so what's the next step? Jill, we don't turn this bag out, right? This is a binding bag, right? Because I did not put a zipper on my lining. I was being very lazy with this one. So I'm hoping that it's okay that there's no zipper. I have a question for you all. When you go to sew a bag, do you ever read the instructions all the way through first, or do you just go for it? I'm curious. Lining and slip pocket. Should I make her a slip pocket, y'all? I've been very lazy on this bag because it was kind of like a last minute thing, and it's for a teacher and she doesn't even know I'm making it. So I was being really like, I wasn't going to get too technical with it because I just think of it as a work bag, you know, like a work bag, like just for her to throw her stuff in. Because, you know, when you go to work, you don't want to carry your roll bag. So I wasn't going to put zippers and pockets and all that. It was just going to be a bag for her to throw her stuff in and go on. Or do I need to go ahead and add a slip pocket? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Paulette, you said your Dave was a hater too. You know, just compliment us and keep it moving. That's what it's supposed to look like. That's what it's supposed to look like. My ass. I don't think I'm going to do a pocket. It is what it is. Okay, so, yeah, I'm not doing a pocket. Let me find my lining bottom. I have destroyed my workspace. Like, y'all have no idea what's going on behind me. You don't want to know. I'm pretty sure I cut my bottom lining. No, you know what? I don't think I did. That's why I messed up on the other one. So I'm going to use this piece right now to cut it. Just throw that on the floor over there. No worries. Paulette, you said your Dave does the same thing? Men are haters. You know, I'm just sick of cleaning. I don't know how else to put it. I'm sick of it. It just gets dirty again. Every day I walk down in the kitchen and I look at it, I'm just over it. Like, I cleaned you yesterday. Why do you look like this again? It's exhausting. There's only 3 of us. How do we get it so dirty? Okay, so I think right now we are assembling our lining. So we're going to be... oh, God. I don't know what I'm doing. Put the bottom of B lining along the long edge of C base lining. Where is my lining? I really think I'm about to get off alive and just finish this bag in the comfort of nobody being around so I can make my mistakes in silence. because I think I must have done something wrong, because my lining looks like it isn't the same length as my bottom. Can't be right, right? I must have done something wrong with my lining. My main lining isn't supposed to be this piece, is it? Oh, it is. So what did I cut for my lining? I have no idea. Y'all, this is my life. I'm telling you. So this is what I have for my lining. And I don't know why, because it's not. It should not be it. I think I know what I did. I think I know what I did. I think I was printing out a pattern by Shambhala, and it printed on both sides. And so I used the same paper for her pattern, and it printed on that side, and I got mixed up. So for your lining, you should cut 2 of, I'm not supposed to show, I'm sorry. Your lining should be the same shape as your, exterior back. That's why stuff wasn't making sense. I told y'all I'll be struggling. Y'all didn't believe me. You get to see it in real time when I go on live. My God. Next time I'll do better. I promise y'all. Next time I will do better. I am so sorry. I don't like to waste paper. I don't like to waste anything. And so that's why there's writing on the back of this pattern. And so sometimes when I do that, when I accidentally print out my pattern, you know, on both pieces, on both sides, I'll save that paper to try to use again. But then, unfortunately, sometimes it winds up overlapping. And then I get confused like today. Okay. There we go. I am struggling today. I don't know what is wrong with me. Struggling so hard. I'm struggling. So I'm going to take a breather before I get overwhelmed. And go get a glass of wine, because that's what I do. And I don't need to be drinking wine at, what time is it? I don't even know, but it's too early for wine, right? Oh gosh. Not trying to do day drinking today. I have work to do. Okay. I'm just gonna press that really quick because it was all wrinkly. And then we'll get back to it. Where are we? We're going to connect the bottom and sew that at 3/8 of an inch. Put the bottom of B lining and the long edge of C base. 17 with. Okay, we're gonna start it at 3/8 of an inch, and we're gonna increase to 1/2 of an inch towards the middle, and then go back down to 3/8 of an inch. And then we're going to top stitch away from the base. All right, and while I'm waiting for my heat press, I'm going to go ahead and sew on the other side of this webbing end piece so that it can be ready to go. If you hear that cranking, that's just me adjusting the height of my foot on the industrial, like when I go next to this swivel hook, it will catch. So I raise my foot up to the highest it goes, which is a 6. And then when I get past it, I can put it back down to like a 3 or a 4. All right, strap is done. Oh, I should probably cut that string off. This is cute. I like it. Super cute. All right, let me go grab the lining. Beautiful, beautiful, nice and crisp. Ooh, so pretty. This purple is pretty. All right. So we want to get our lining attached to our bottom piece. There we go. Did I get something right? All right. Doreen reads every page. Good for you. Sherry, I know, right? Oh, so I should add a slip pocket. Yay, power's back on. She said it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Somebody said I should do a slip pocket. You know, I feel like when bags are not that big, it doesn't need a slip pocket because what are you going to put in it? This is the big enough bag to have a wallet. If I do a slip pocket, it's going to be really thin. It's not going to be high enough for a phone or anything. Oh. I lost power, y'all, but it just came back. Sorry. I don't think I'm going to do a slip pocket. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going to get my bottom added. Oh, well, I have this cut out. Maybe I could do a slip pocket because I already have it cut out. It saved the day. Only because it's already there. I'm going to do it. That's funny. I don't have my rotary cutter, so that's why I keep cutting this by hand. Just in case you're wondering. I guess I'll add a dangle slip pocket. I was just being lazy. But since I have those two pieces that are not really aligning, I can use that. Everything happens for a reason, right? Because of that mistake, she now gets a slip pocket. All right. That wasn't so bad, was it? It's not the making the slip pocket that gets me, it's the cutting. Y'all, I swear, when I start having to measure and cut stuff, it just really throws me off. So that was perfect that I had that extra piece of material sitting there. Because now she gets this tiny ass pocket. I've never been to Hawaii. I want to go. The flights are so expensive. Have y'all been on vacation this year? Tell me where I went on vacation. I want to live through y'all. I have not been on vacation in a very long time. We don't really go on vacation. Dave doesn't like to go anywhere. He's like a homebody. He's not on social media. He doesn't like to do anything. He don't like to go nowhere. I always tell him, baby, you gotta get out there. We got invited to a wedding, so I'm excited about that. But I guess I'll call that my vacation because it's the only time I'll get him to go somewhere. But yeah, did you guys go to vacation anywhere this year? I told him now that we have a child, we have to start going on vacation because now we have to build those memories for her, right? Hey, whatever it takes to get him to do it, right? I'm just kidding. No, I really believe that. So hopefully we'll start traveling. She's already asking about Disney, so. He's gonna have to suck it up. But yeah, I want to go to Hawaii. Just got back home from Louisiana. Oh, you went to the sewing retreat? The magical sewing retreat? Or was it a different one? Tell me. Which retreat did you go to? I'm so nosy. Yeah, I want to know what retreat you went to. Because I'm nosy. I'm from Louisiana, girl. I'll meet you in New Orleans anytime, girl. Have a little night out on the town. It's a 1-hour flight. Bloop. Go to the casino, win $1 million really quick, and then go have some drinks on Bourbon Street, and then go on back home. That's what happens in my head when I plan trips like that. That's what I think is gonna happen, but it never does. Come on, tape. she got her little zipper pocket. Thank you for whoever made me do that. Ow, jeez. All right, let's continue. We've got our bottom piece that now I'm nervous about because I've messed everything else up, but I think it's correct. Oh my God! I sewed my pocket upside down. All right, I think I'm going to turn off the live. And I think I'm going to I think I will have that glass of wine that I mentioned earlier. And then I'll finish it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But it's just so frustrating. I'm more frustrated because I'm on live and I feel like I'm wasting people's time. That's the real thing. I make mistakes all the time, so it's not that big of a deal to me, but I don't like that I'm doing it on live and people are watching and I'm just wasting the time. That's what's really frustrating me. So that's why I'm going to get off of live. Give you your day back. And I am going to redo this. And yeah. So thank you to everyone who has joined me. I had fun talking to you. And yeah. I can't believe I did that. Oh, and it went by so fast. You know I'm going to save this, right? I'm going to save this. I'm going to cut around. I'm going to trim around this pocket directly on the outside of it. I'm going to trim around the entire, everything that's sewn on here. And then I'm going to just go right on top of that same stitch and add it to my next piece. Just so you know, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get rid of this and keep the pocket. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go. And yeah, thank y'all for joining me today. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.